We're going to make a easy chocolate pudding using Hershey's cocoa powder, sugar, a little vanilla, half and half, not milk, not heavy cream, half and half, and the egg yolks. It's going to be simple, and we're going to cook it the easy way so you won't have any problems. First we have to separate the yolk from the white. The easiest way to separate them is just to tap them a little, break them apart, and just go back and forth, nice and easy, until all the white's out. If you get a little white in there, it doesn't matter, but you don't want to get yellow into your egg whites. And put the yolk right into the cream and get all the egg yolks in there. This method is safer for you guys. I would put this directly over the heat and cook it, but the chances of you scrambling it are greater, so double boil it like so. Everything is in there. We are going to whip this until it's thick, and then we're done. If you want to chance it and put this directly over the fire on just a low flame until it's thick, just like when you make homemade ice cream, you can do that. But this way is much safer, so why take a chance? Everything is in there, and if you wanted to add nuts to this, after it's finished, you throw the nuts in and you're done. And when you serve it, you can put a little dollop of whipped cream on top. This will take about 5-6 minutes, and it will slowly thicken, and then we'll remove it from the heat and keep on whipping it a little bit just to make sure it cools down enough by aerating it to stop it from cooking any further. Because if you leave it alone, you could get little scrambled eggs on the edges. Or if you take it out of here immediately and put it into your serving utensil, dish, cup, glass, whatever, that's another way. Now very soon you're going to see it won't be as liquidy. Just by looking at it, you can tell that it's thick. It'll be thickened. It'll thicken. And you can tell also by putting your finger in there how hot it is. So keep on mixing it like this. Now it's just about ready. And now this is not a rich, heavy, chocolatey pudding made with nice, rich, imported chocolate. It's made with cocoa powder. Now you notice, thickening, it's getting thick. About another minute, we're done. And we'll let this cool off in the refrigerator, and in a few hours we'll see how nice and thick it is when it's cold. But it should be fairly thick right now, even before it's chilled. You can even use this as a filling for a cake, a nice chocolate pudding filling, to put in some in between those layers of cake. That is enough. Now we'll take it off immediately. Put it right here. And and whip it to cool it down. I prefer doing it like this. You can take it out immediately and put it into a glass. Now if you noticed, it didn't take long. And your chances, like I said, of scrambling the item, overcooking it, because when you're using a direct flame, you have to be much more careful. Now if you're going to have nuts in there, you throw in the nuts now. Put a drop of vanilla at the end of things, because vanilla, you lose the flavor if you cook the vanilla. But then there are things that you have to put the vanilla in, like cakes. But an item like this, I like putting it in afterwards. There's also another way of cooling this off. We could have put this immediately, which I will show you, because we still have time. Get some ice. I'll show you how easy this is. Just put some ice and a little bit of water, like so, and this will cool it down even faster. Matter of fact, so fast, if you put a lot, it'll be cold by the time you finish mixing it. You see how thick it is already? And it's hot. Now I'll use a spatula. Thick, thick. And it will be much thicker after it really cools down. You just have to make sure that the eggs were cooked when you're doing this. Now I'm going to take this and in about a half a minute put this into a glass. Now this is a kind of light chocolate pudding, not heavy, dark, but there's still enough sugar in here, and this is enough for 2 portions. 3 tablespoons of sugar. But you know, it's hard to make something like this without calories and have it taste good. I don't like to use sugar substitute. I just don't like the taste. So it's either you make this once in a while like this, or you don't make it at all. Now we'll just take the pudding and put it into the glass. You could stop there and make 2 portions, or you can just go all the way and fill this thing up, and then give somebody the spoon and the pot to lick. That's always the fun part. And there you have a chocolate pudding made from scratch. And how long did it take? Instead of buying a mix which has all kind of other ingredients in there that you really don't want. There you go. When that cools even more, it'll be perfect. So let's take a look at it. It's been in the refrigerator for like 2 hours. But tomorrow morning it'll be a little firmer. Not that it's bad at all now. This almost tastes like, this tastes just like my chocolate mousse, except the egg whites aren't in there to make it light and fluffy. Very nice. Enjoy.